Well, hi, all my LGBT friends and others. We just finished reading chapter 25 of Leviticus. It was a long chapter. And I didn't really finish some of my comments, so I thought I would just go ahead and do a small video here on just some comments, especially in regards to Hillary Clinton. And gosh, just unbelievable how evil this woman is, okay? And people just refuse to see it because of whatever, because they're evil too, okay? I'm sorry, but I don't think I know any Christians who is voting for Hillary. So that's why I think I could say that. I mean, if you are, you really need to wake up, first of all, and smell the smoke, okay? Because where there's smoke, there's fire, and there has been a lot of smoke, all right? I mean, all of her connections with Wall Street for, Lehman Brothers, Sachs, and so forth, and on. Murders. 6 murders in the last 5 weeks connected to Hillary in one way or another, especially with the WikiLeaks leak of Assange himself saying that a DNC staffer was his informant or his leak, okay? And this poor kid was shot in the back. First he was beaten up and then shot in the back. And the police said it was a robbery and nothing was robbed from him, okay? So they're now looking into it again. Anyway, I'm sure you've heard this stuff. If you've been, I'm sure my subscribers are on top of it. But if not, that's what's going on with that. And her DNC headquarters was just raided by the FBI again, okay? More emails coming out. So is that going to lead to anything? I don't know, when you've got Comey, who is being told by the Masonic Masons to be quiet and not tell the whole truth, okay? Or, not to indict her. The fix is in, and Trump is right, okay? I mean, yes, is he not political, uncouth, if you will, in what he has to say? Does he, he just kind of zings these little silver bullets, I call them, right through their, seemingly Teflon facade, okay, and just gets them all riled up. Pelosi's like, oh, he just verbally poo-poos all over the place, God, some of these, no wonder. I mean, people are so discouraged and angry with Washington because of these bozos that are running our country, and why people just don't get up in arms and just take over and throw these people out physically is beyond me. I just don't understand why that's not happening. We live in a civilized world, I guess, but still, this is ridiculous. And all these dumb laws, I mean, look, we know that ISIS became stronger and better because of Obama and Hillary, all right? I mean, you should have seen on, what do you call it, the Fox Channel News. Everybody was going crazy after Trump said what he did about Hillary and Obama being the founders of ISIS, or the most valuable player, Hillary, and her competition, Obama. Priceless. Trump is funny, but he's also truthful. He's just saying it like it is, and so of course he's get people riled up. I think it's funny. My concern, of course, is all along is Hillary rigging the elections, and how that's going to be resolved. I don't know, because she could just, she doesn't need your vote. She could just say, oh yeah, I got the black vote. I've got these black people behind me, and I got all the black people to vote. I got all the Mexican Americans to vote for me. See these Mexican Americans here with me? I got all of you guys to vote for me. And yet the system's rigged. Look, I know in California, everybody was voting for Bernie, okay? Not me, of course, but, all these people living off food stamps, wanting to just, sit around, do nothing, whatever, get government this, government that, living off the government teat, just, I don't know what has happened with these people. Come here, they don't know the language, they don't know, they don't have an education, they can't really compete, so they have to live somehow or some way. And, they're taking up all of our hospital rooms and emergency rooms, filled with people who don't belong there and shouldn't be there and should be in their own country for as far as I'm concerned. Came here illegally. I think I've mentioned this before, that I had a young man that came here illegally, and we helped him get on the right track to get his green card and so forth, and he was doing really well. But we've got thousands and thousands of people here that shouldn't be here, and now more and more pouring in to the country, as Trump has stated, and they have their philosophy of what they want. I mean, even Como in New York, we're going to keep going the way we want to go, and hello, that's not the whole of America. Doesn't want that. Okay, most Americans want and love America. Look at all the athletes and their patriotism and their love for their country, and they just want to destroy that. They want you to be global. Look, there's nothing wrong with enjoying somebody else's culture and their and the way that they do things and trying things out. Doesn't mean that you become them. No, you're an American. You are different. You are set apart by God, okay? And, if they want to accept the Lord and become a part of be a Christian, that's one thing, okay? But if they want to come to America, then they have to assimilate with us. We don't assimilate with them, That's not how it works, okay? Really, these ISIS people, Syrian people want to come here and force Sharia law on us. What are you, crazy? Women aren't going to go and, start wearing burqas and having their clitoris, mutilated and allow men to throw acid on them. Are you crazy? That's not happening. I'm sorry, but Hillary, she's not well. She doesn't feel well. She can't take stress. She can't give a news conference, okay, because she will have a seizure, all right? And she's not fit to run for the highest office of the land. She is not fit. I'm sorry, she's what, 68, 69 right now? Oh, going to be 69 this year. Almost 70. She is not well, and she shouldn't be the president of the United States. Just based on that alone, not all this other stuff that she should be in jail for, okay? That she should be sitting on death row for. No, she's allowed to run for. Are you crazy? What is wrong with you people? Wake up! Unbelievable. And then it goes on and on and on. I mean, I just can't imagine, what is going on. And Comey, and FBI, the CIA, they're all in cahoots. They're all of them. Muslim Brotherhood, running stuff. I mean, she's got what's her face in her, doing things for her. She's saying that Hillary's confused all the time. Just, I don't know. Leave me a comment what you guys think about all this. I mean, she's, I don't like politics. I really don't. I never have. But when I've, especially back in 2011, 12, I started to notice things really changing, like what's going on with our Constitution and why aren't things being upheld, and when you are doing your own business and you're, trying to run your own life and you've got your own, certain set of problems that you're trying to resolve, you're not the one that's running the country. You're not in politics. That's not your forte. It's not your field. It's not your whatever. You expect that people that you vote for to do their job. And when they're not, then you're like, what is going on? I mean, back in the day, people would be up in arms and going in and saying, you're out of here, right? But no, what the heck is going on? That people are not taking more of an interest in making sure things are done correctly. We do need laws and order in the United States. Otherwise, it's it's a free-for-all. Okay? It's a lawless country, and we can't have that. So to be civilized, to be doing the right thing, we can't have a lawless country. Anyway, those are just comments I want to make today. It's I'd like to end it on a positive note, knowing that, thank goodness, our Lord is in charge. He's large and in charge, and that we have Him to depend on. We have the Lord to guide us and to part the waters for us, to go ahead of us. And to fight our battles, for us. And He is there. He does do things for us, whether we realize it or not. And it's not to get us out of trouble or to, well, maybe it is. I don't know. The Lord works in mysterious ways. But, when He's on the throne of your heart and you give your life to Him and you let Him, take the lead, then you really don't have anything to worry about, He will help guide you and keep you safe and keep you well and if you find that you are not, know that it's a temporary situation, that it's going to be used for His glory, that He's overcome the world first before you. And so everything is already done. It was done at the cross. And all you have to do is to put your trust and faith in Him and ask Him into your hearts today to guide you and to lead you in the ways that He would want you to be, and to be all that you can be, that all that He made you to be. Okay, there's a song called He's making us into diamonds. He's purifying us. He's sanctifying us. Once you receive the Lord into your heart, then He starts to sanctify you, and each day is a new beginning. And so give your hearts to the Lord today. All right. Talk to you later. Those are my thoughts. Bye.